So I saw the Rihanna and DJ Khaled video and I was absolutely obsessed with the look. She used like these gorgeous eyeshadows, so I wanted to try and recreate that. So right now I'm just doing my eyebrows. I'm going to use Benefit's Precisely My Brow Pencil in the color number 5. Next I'm going to use Graftobian's Hidden Magic HD Powder Foundation just to darken up the edges. Blend, blend, blend out the concealer. Okay, so in the video she had like this glowy look, as if her skin was glowing underneath her foundation. So I thought it'd be cool to try Candlelight by Cover FX on the bottom underneath my foundation to see if I can get it to glow through my skin. Next I'm going to use NYX's Total Control Cover Drops Foundation in the shade Chestnut. I really like these. I don't know, some people said they didn't like it, but I actually think it's one of my favorite foundations. I'm going to try to just cover up some of my hyperpigmentation on my neck since I'm going to be wearing an off-the-shoulder top. I don't want to be like 8 different colors and the foundation won't get all over my clothing. To do that, I just drag the foundation down my neck. Next, I'm going to use my Laura Mercier Medium Deep to set my entire face and my neck. Because her highlight looked really natural, I decided to go with a highlight shade that is a little bit deeper than what I guess I would normally want to use. So I used Dark Cocoa by LA Girl because it gives that more natural highlight. Next I'm using my Sacha Buttercup just to set my highlight so it's immovable. Now I'm going to use my Milani eyeshadow. Ooh, here's the fun part. It's my Milani eyeshadow primer. So I'm going to use that and then I'm going to actually rub it in and brush away my powder because I don't want it to be too bright. I want a really natural look. Now I'm going to use my Lorac Pro palette. I noticed that she had some gray in the top, so I'm using the color Charcoal to put it in my crease and see if that helps out. Next, I'm going to take black and smoke out the outer V of my crease. Then I saw some silver in there, so I'm going to take some silver and blend it just up below my crease. I know it looks crazy, we're going to blend it all out. Now's the cool part. This is the color Forbidden from Colored Rain. And I'm going to spray it so I can intensify the color. Now I'm just going to keep patting it, keep blending it in, and try to get as much as that greenish blue color as I can. And I'm going to get it underneath the eyes, in between the corner of the eyes. Just all around. Her looked really smudged out outside her eye, so I wanted to try and get that look. I'm going to go back in with a little bit of charcoal and then a little bit of the black. Just because some of the colors get lost when you're blending in your greens and whatever else that you're using. So I wanted to bring it back in. Now, she had like a shimmery shade on the center of her lid. When she turned to the side, you can see it had a bit of a glare, and I couldn't figure out what color to use. Eventually, I decided to go with rose. Just gonna tap that in the center of my lid, and then blend it out. I think I need a little bit more green because a little bit of it got lost. So I'm going to reapply that again on the outer edges of my eyelid. Now I'm going to go back in with some blue because I thought it could use a little bit of blue. So I used Dahlia from Juvia's Place Masquerade palette. Now I'm going to take this beige shade in the color light brown, and I'm just going to put that above my crease just to help blend out the harsh line that's there. And I tried to line my lid with Inkblot, but I noticed her liner she didn't really have liner, but I wanted a little bit of a smoke out by the lash line. But my pencil was like giving me trouble, but eventually I got it and I smoked it out a bit. So I'm going to do that to both of my lids. Inkblot Kohl Liner 0101. Okay, now I'm going to go in with Mocha because her brow bone had a bit of a shimmer. So I'm going to put a little bit of a shimmer gold above my brow bone, below my brow bone. Now I'm going to go in with my big NYC Big Curl mascara because her mascara looked really thick and clumpy. So I wanted to cover that up and see if I can, follow that messy kind of look. I wanted to only use mascara, but unfortunately for me, it wasn't enough. So I went in with my Ardell lashes and I used Duo Dark Glue. So I think this one worked a lot better for me than the regular one. The regular one makes my eyes tear. This one doesn't. So I wanted to use a dark one so I can get a little bit more of the dark lash line. And they're natural lashes. They're in 600 wispy style. They were used already, so please don't judge me. Now I'm going to go back in with my Swerve liner from ColourPop just to cover up my lash band a bit. And get the inner corners of my eyes. And I hate putting mascara on my lashes, but I needed to blend them in more. They weren't blended enough. Alright, now I'm going to use Kiss of Fire by Dose of Colors. Her red lip was a little bit of a pinky undertone, and that's just my brown liner in Espresso from NYX. So once I put it on, I realized it was the pinky color that I wanted, but it wasn't that blue-red kind of pink. So I decided to add Chateau M from MAC Cosmetics, their liquid lipstick. Just see if I get that color, and there it was. That's more of the color that I wanted. Next, I'm gonna use Fashion Fair's Warm Sand Blush. I noticed she had again like an earthy color, light brown blush, and I thought this looked a lot similar to that. Plus, it's bomb on women of color, deep skin. If you're looking for a blush, try that. Black Radiance True Complexion Contour Palette. I'm going to use the highlight shade. She had a very light, natural looking highlight. I'm sorry, I can't help it myself. I must highlight my nose. It's just something that I do. Now I'm just checking out my look and seeing how it went. So I'm going to add a little bit of my Candlelight to my shoulder just to give it a bit of a shimmer, and that's it. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching.